Welcome everybody. Today's video finds us over here in Taipei, Taiwan. But we're not going to be here very long. We're going to jump on one of the trains and we're going to go over to a town that's about 45 minutes away by train. We're going to go over to Keelung. So we're going to go explore that a bit. And the tickets to get there is really cheap. It's 41 Taiwanese dollars. And we're going to go and see what we see. Yeah, that boy came running over to jump in the camera. All right, so here's the tickets. You get them from the little machine, and then you just go right down to the platform, and away we go. So I'll show you some of the sights, and hopefully it'll be a good day. Okay, so here we go. Is up on this humongous observation tower, and it has a nice view of the harbor and downtown Keelung. Right over there, that's the train station. So if you take the train here, you can go right there and you can walk over Ghost Museum stuff. And it's all closed up. Looks like they're maybe trying to restore it or something. And then we'll eventually make our way over to that. And the Martyr Shrine is quite cool. Looks like you can go in there. I've never been inside of it. I've just seen it from the outside. Yeah, this is the Ghost Museum. So it looks like it's 4 stories high, while the smaller ones are 3 levels. And you can see all the stairs and stuff. I would like to be able to go up there someday, but maybe in a few years I'll come back and it'll be open, huh? And then what we'll do is we'll climb up here. Yeah, kind of a cool area. Have the moss growing all through here. It's the way into, see the Grand Buddha. Yeah, I have the elephants here and the cool gate. So we have a sitting Buddha that has the small little Buddhas on it, and some more images. You can see the pagoda with the Buddha symbol, and then the tower. This is really cool. It's the reason you come up on this hill right here. You have the Chinese lions holding those balls, and then the huge Kuanyin. All right, so this is inside the image. You can see the little windows and stuff all up there. We have some images. All right, let's go up these stairs. All right, so this looks like as high as we can go. The access up into the head is locked up. So this is the 5th floor, and they have a little Kuanyin here. Looks like with some coral. And the little portals are not very big. That's all you can really see. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't get to go up in that last time I was here, so I'm happy today. All right, let's go in here. This is the main part of the temple that people come to pray. So you can make some donations here, burn the joe sticks and the candles. Then they have all their little figures all around. The paper lanterns. And this is the Kuanyin. But I really like this. This is, so you see the little Kuanyin with the little different heads right there. And the Kuanyin supposedly was a Buddha, but didn't go to Nirvana because there was so much work to be done on earth. Yeah, really a fun temple to see. And what we have here, this is Citizens Park, and the trail up here, it's probably like 2 kilometers or so from the harbor. I walk up here. I think you could take a bus and stuff like that. Okay, so there we have a ride up, and that's what we'll see. So we'll see the gates, the wall, the terrace, the well. There's a cemetery and an ammo depot. You can see part of the wall here. And we're coming down into part of the fortification. Yeah, it's a big cannon. They have some signs, do not climb. And then over here, places to store the ammo and for the troops and stuff like that. And back behind the hill here, this is all the military camp. And we got a machine gun over here, and then this would have been, I guess, the north battery. You can see it's all fortified as well. And you can see how this is fortified here. And a cannon there. That's not the original. And another cannon here. It does have some Chinese writing on it. And they could adjust it up and down there, and then have the wheels to roll it around. This would have been exactly what it's here for. Great line of sight in the harbor. Yeah, this would have all been covered with stone and earth to protect it. Yeah, so they have a little bit of signage here. Let's go back into the military camp. There would have been a well, there would have been a place for the barracks, everything else. Here's the well right here. And the ancient cemetery over this way. All right, so let's go down here. These steps are very slick, it looks like. We'll have to be careful. So here's the old campsite. Check out these stones though. How fantastic is this? With the little ferns and the moss growing on it. Oh, this is really nice. Have the trees over there. So this is all the old camp. Now the buildings themselves have all been destroyed. When they were built, they had walls and fortifications all in here, and it would have been a herringbone pattern. And it would have had all the provisions and everything in here. But you can still see the outer wall. You can see the slits up here that you could fire from or use as observation. You can go up top. Let's go up there and take a look at this. But yeah, right here, this is the wall that you could have walked on. And then you see how these are kind of like triangular. That way you can swing the rifle back and forth and just stick the barrel through that little slit. What it looks like from the top of the wall up here. And that's Keelung over there. This is back in the camp. This is pretty much the whole site. Yeah, really spectacular. The Dragon Eye Well. This is actually the oldest thing in Keelung. So this was dug here by the Spanish in 1626. There is a second fort over here. There's the West Fort, but it is still active. So right here at the base of the hill is the Sheliao fortification. This was built by the Japanese in 1903. Let's go up this hill. Now this has been restored, like I said, in 1924, but now nature has kind of taken over. And it's just up this little trail here. Yeah, so what you see, I mean, it's an old untended fort. Let's go in here. But this one here has been somewhat maintained. Have a little room here. You can still see the plaster on the wall and then the stones that they used to build it. See the tree roots that have just overtaken this wall. Oh, that is amazing. I really like that. And there would have been a couple cannon emplacements. Oh, that is cool. You can see that, and it just grows inside. Yeah, the soldiers would have been billeted back here. They would have stored ammo, everything else. And then if needed, they would have went up to the top and fired the cannons. Yeah, that is spectacular. All right, so let me turn my light on so we can see in here. You can see the water's seeping down. Oh, check that out. Stalactites are forming. Ah. All along this wall also. So the minerals are seeping down. All right, and there's what's left of the old ladder. That's a small opening up there. So the guys would have shimmied up that wall on those little steps and been able to go out of the top. Let's go up here to the very top. Oh, they have a little brick bunker or something like that over there. And then this would have been, I guess, the cannon emplacement here. And I'm not sure what this is about, but we can see off this way. Oh, the views themselves are worth coming up here. So the way you have to get over here to this Dingshige, or however you say it, is you have to come over here to this junior high school, and you have to go here, and it's right over here on the right. There's no real signage, it's just right down here. So this is a school back up in here, and then the fort is down here. Now this one was supposed to have been built by the Japanese in the 1890s, so it was hastily constructed on the ruins of another fort, and it's what you would say is a flat fort. So this is definitely not a tourist attraction here. Looks like it's just going to be me climbing around in here for sure. That's all right. Oh, so here's the back side of it, and it's overgrown by the bushes. Oh, you can see the tree up there. All right, so let's pop our head in here. Hopefully we'll be able to see and we don't get attacked by an animal or something. Yeah, I like how these walls are and the roots just overgrow them. All right, so yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty dark in here. So we have an entrance over here and a little room. Being loud enough, maybe an animal will go scurrying out. So you can see the arch and everything. And so they use big stones on the bottom and then bricks up top. And it's just kind of fallen down. There's not really any maintaining of this at all. Yeah, this is definitely what you would say is off the beaten path. I would probably say don't come here. I saw this as being one of the 8 fortifications, and I'm really interested in stuff like this. I'd say the ruins of what you see here are about 30 meters long or so, maybe 40. And it's just up here in this hillside. And this room here actually has a window. You can see the original bricks and another ventilation shaft. So you would have been able to walk across the top of the berm. Now it's just trees and everything. This would have probably been the Japanese army barracks and stuff like that back here. That's what this fort was designed for, was just to protect the troops. And a little bit of character. I kind of like this right here. It looks really cool with the tree branches and the roots and everything, and the plants growing across there. But yeah, it wasn't worth the walk over here. Here's the port area, and this crane, they've actually put a little squid shop right underneath it, and then they can drop it down and pick the boats up out of the water. But this is what everybody does. They come over here, there's a couple observation platforms, and they come over here, they take pictures, and then you'll see people walking around. There's actually tours and stuff that they do, and the locals will come over here and they'll fish off the little pier. And then over there they have a bunch of little restaurants and stuff, and like when the weather's nice, they'll have bands and stuff like that going on over here. Now if you go over that bridge, that's the He Ping Island. Kind of a cool place, and you can see everybody's taking pictures. And to get over here, you can walk. It's about 3 kilometers or so, or you can take the bus. The bus comes right over here. There's quite a bit of stuff in this area. You can see the indigenous village, and you can go up on top of the radio hill and see some temples and all of that. Yeah, really a cool look. Yeah, the old boats. And then you run into like the little coffee shop. So this is 3 stories of stuff. Over here, the Eureka Cafe. And you see the people out walking around tonight. So Waffle House and the fishery. You can go in there and have some dinner. And some sweets, brownies. And I do like the purples and orange and green and everything. Yeah, this is a trendy place where everybody comes over to do their Instagram photos in front of the boats and everything. Little baby. And the little bridge. It's a really cool area. The harbor is right over there. You can see the Keelung sign. And then they have shopping and hotels and all kinds of stuff down here. The harbor area is quite cool. What a good idea to do is to come over here to this night market. You can get some food, take it with you, and then go sit in the harbor and kind of enjoy the views and everything. So here we are. We're in the night market. All right, so let's walk down through. We'll see the stinky tofu. We'll see the normal stuff. But it's always nice to come out in a night market. So just walk along here and see what we can get. I think a couple years ago I had some curry here that was really nice. And some other things, some little desserts. Oh, check these out. These Taiwanese sausages. Okay, so the small ones right there, those are the ones that are 45. So the price on these is $200 for the full one, or $120 for that. So that's green onion inside of that pork roll. Huh, that looks interesting. All right, let's keep walking in. And the normal grilled squid. What he does, he grills it up and then he'll chop it up and then throw all the seasonings on it and you just eat it up. So you can order and sit on the little tables back here. Sweet potato balls. There's some Thai bin fin, Thai tea. And we got some clams over here. All right, so you get probably some noodles here. Looks like some of the soup and everything. So they'll cook it here. Oh, it looks like he's butchering it up. No noodles, just the soup with the pork. And then meat on a stick and tofu and everything. So she's grilling up the tentacles here. And then she's got her the smashed squid and everything else. So what happens here is the night market just turns. So it's shaped like an L, and I'm right here at the corner. So this is what, when you come here, you will see all those orange lanterns. Now this part is the serious food. And what they do is they have all the little vendors, and then they tell you what it is up above. So it has it in Chinese and English. So the tempura, the pow pow ice, really cool. Right in the middle of the market. So you have grilled sandwiches and soup with the eel. You have this shrine dead square in the middle. So over here, this is shrimp soup or pig's feet soup. Oh, and it's just absolutely jammed up. Well, that'll finish up our little exploring of Keelung today. I've walked about 35,000 steps or so. We went all over the place, and I didn't show you everything. I got off the beaten path and wandered around in a trail out in the jungle and wound up all through little tiny community town, like little windy streets and stuff like that with just stairs, and had a good day. This was a lot of fun. It was kind of cold and windy, but it is what it is. You know, you don't always have great weather when you're out on holiday, so you just make the best of it. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and then you get to see more content. And if you've been to Keelung or you have any questions or comments, ask me down below. If you are wondering if you should come over, I would say come over. Give yourself enough time. There's a lot more to see than you think here. And definitely come over here. I like it. It's a good day trip or a multi-day trip out of Taipei. So until next time, from over here in Keelung, remember, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.